So LinkedIn is a pretty affluent place to hang out. The average LinkedIn user has an income of over $110,000. About 80% of the decision makers for companies, corporations, and businesses have LinkedIn profiles. So there's a lot of influential people that have profiles and are hanging out on LinkedIn. How many of you are aware that you can have a company page on LinkedIn? Does anybody know about that? Okay. Can we please turn our phones off? That's okay. No problem. So just like Facebook has business pages, are you aware of that? You can have a page on Facebook in addition to your personal profile. So LinkedIn has that same opportunity with company pages. And along with that, you can also have sub-pages underneath the master company page for all of your niche products and services. And we'll get into that detail a little bit later. One of the ways I like to use LinkedIn is after I go to a networking meeting or a meeting like this and you're shaking hands, getting to know people, you're collecting business cards. You know, at the end of the seminar or the networking session, all of us have good intentions about doing what? Connecting with that person and taking it to the next level. I know for me that the next day business gets in the way and it seldom gets done. So what I like to do is go through those business cards that evening and get on LinkedIn and see who is on LinkedIn from the people that I've met, and then reach out to them using an invitation, asking them to connect with me on LinkedIn. So that's one way that you could use it in a very basic way to take it to the next level in terms of, to me, it's more of a professional approach to connect with somebody, because if they elect to accept your invitation, what happens? Your profile comes up. So your profile is basically your business persona on LinkedIn. They get to learn all about you by reading your profile, and they get to know you better that way. So it's just a more professional, advanced way of building a relationship. So when you're getting started with LinkedIn, or even if you've been on LinkedIn for a while, if you're really going to take it to the next level, you know, I would sit down and think about who your target audience really is. And think about what does your target audience need to know about you, your skill sets, your transferable skills, your products, your services. And then what does your LinkedIn target audience need to know about your company as well? And then who else from your company should be on LinkedIn? A lot of us that have companies or partnerships or teams forget the fact that we want to pull in everybody that we're connected with in the business environment to be a part of this. This is a social media network. And so if you enlist the collective support of everybody else that you're working with within your same business or company, and they have a LinkedIn profile, you'll see as we go through the presentation there are ways of strategically sharing each other's lists, personal business contact lists, to build the collective list of the company. So those are some strategies that you might think about in terms of anybody on your team or in your organization that you can encourage to join the LinkedIn program.